happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, wintry season is become right now, right here. This is Grown Women Gaming Volume 233, and I have the usual suspects here. The usual suspects here. One time for the chat because they've been holding it down while we get things ready. So I would like to start with what have we been playing lately this week. I'm going to start with the panel, how it is on the screen. So I'm going to start off with Delilah HD.
So for me, thanks everyone for showing up and, chilling out in the chat and waiting for us to get started. Sorry, we're a little tad bit late. But as far as what I've been playing, Grounded. Actually, as you all know, I played with you all last week, but I wanted to kind of get an idea of how the game started, and so I started by a separate small game so I can get used to reacclimated to the controls, and learn a little bit about what's going on with that. And I made it to like the burgle guy. I even made, and also I copied the world, but I was scared to play it because I saw how when you all posted the video about it being destroyed by the wolf spider or whatever, and I was like, if a wolf spider show up, I ain't gonna know what to do being in there by myself. So
we can't do nothing either. Shit.
Right. So what I did was like, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna start my small little world, and I just know I can have a small little area where I can manage it, just me, just so I can till I get caught up. But so now I'm ready to jump back into our group world and help out and stuff like that. Now that I'm ace on the controls again.
I feel like we should open that world up too to like the Discord channel.
I think we should, because it's like, yo, because when I saw Miss Fun Size World, I'm like, oh my god, like
For
what
real.
it's like a shopping mall.
Hell yeah! I'm like, god damn, we slipping.
Right? I was like, we need to fortify the walls. I started planning all this other junk, like, dang, But man, that game is fun. It's so much fun. Like, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and just probably play about an hour and a half. 3 hours later, I was still playing. I was like, I need to turn this off. But it's fun, and I hope that game get the credit that it deserves, because I feel like it's one of those games that could have a ton of longevity. Because especially when you got most people working on the world and trying to build resources, and that stuff is a ton of fun. And they start you off small, and then it balloons out to like this big gargantuan type thing. It's dope, and I feel like it has good bones. So hopefully the community can continue to rally behind it. I've only encountered, like in solo game, I didn't have that water issue that we had before. I remember how the water, like you would try to go get the water in the morning and then we get stuck in the sky or whatever. I didn't have that issue when I was playing solo dolo. So I don't know what
maybe
that was
it's like
about.
a multiplayer issue.
Maybe. But yeah, and I took off that arachnophobia mode, and man, I had to turn it back on because I'm like, I can't deal with these legs, bro. Like, doggone spiders. Oh my god!
And I like how the wolf he be like this with you. I'm like, put them legs down.
You know what? You know what kills it for me? It's the freaking sound. Like, it's like monsters. I'm like, why they gotta sound like that?
Yeah.
So Grounded has been, primarily it, outside of like, Plague Tale Requiem. Y'all know I want to, I want to complete that game before I jump into God of War. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for me.
All right. Miss LBOOGIE, what you been playing this week?
So, like Delilah, I've been playing Grounded, and then I actually have like good gaming, even though I really didn't play too much during the week. I played Grounded with y'all at the beginning of the week. Then in the middle of the week, I said, all right, you need to take your ass to bed. And then last night, I went on ahead and finished Gotham Knights, because I'm like, I know I'm at the end. But even then, I knew I was at the end and still had two and a half more hours to play. That game is like long as hell. Like I've had a lot of hours into it. I got to be at least 30 plus hours.
Oh dang, that's pretty long.
Yeah. Every time I thought I was done, I wasn't. But I don't know. I saw CHAREECE playing Friday morning, and I'm like, all right, CHAREECE is like 25. Like, I know I'm like 26, 27. I got to be able to finish these last couple of folks. So I was able to finish it, and it's very much one of those games where when you're fighting an enemy, you need to pay attention to their move, right? And get their moves down, and you're countering their moves until you can get your hits in, and you maximize the hits that you can get in, and then you counter. So, and I don't know, I like that. I like knowing that, I'm countering and then I get my time to hit in, and then, I don't know. It feels like old school game, right? Yeah. So I finished that. I really enjoyed the story. I enjoy, like I keep telling people, I enjoy how it's different for each character. It's not like you're playing Gotham Knights and the story is what it is, and no matter who you're playing, it's pretty much the same story. No, the dialogue is specifically for whatever character you're playing. So if I'm playing as Batgirl, the dialogue that the enemies are saying is specifically geared toward Batgirl. And I enjoyed her playstyle the best. I feel like she's the closest to Batman. And then, yeah. So I'm done with that, and you're able to do New Game Plus on that, although I don't know if I'm going to have time for it, but I feel like I can go ahead and start God of War now. So I didn't want to leave it with knowing that I was close to the end, because I knew that most, like, me knowing me, I wouldn't go back. So, but I'm done. Yay, CHAREECE, finished the game. I finished like quite a few games.
Wait, but both of y'all finished it already? Or
CHAREECE is close. CHAREECE,
okay.
CHAREECE is pretty close. I would say I would have liked more puzzles in the game, but yeah, CHAREECE is next, so she can go and talk about it. But yeah, thanks for y'all. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, right, CHAREECE.
Yes, just your girl CHAREECE here, and like Boogie said, yes, I am about done. Like, I felt like I should have been done earlier, but something happened, and we got some more
Genshin
drama.
Impact.
No, I'm talking about in the game. Like, I thought I was about done. I had got drunk. I had got happy. I was like, and nah.
And the story kind of does that though.
Okay.
It makes you feel like
you're
done,
and then it's
Yeah,
like,
and
no,
then you're not.
It's like,
No,
you
yeah,
gotta
that
still do
psyched
this.
you out.
Yeah.
But I did do the major side enemies. Clayface, Harley, and Mr. Freeze. I finished those, which is like, oh my god, those boss fights. I wasn't prepared for it. I was not at first. You make sure that you're level up when you do play those games, play those missions, because they tough. And I will say, like I was telling Boogie, this is my favorite version of Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
He's a total badass, and I like that. But yeah, but Gotham Knights, excellent game, people. I cannot stress that enough. Kitchen on sale, Black Friday's coming up.
So what's the earlier reaction? Just people overreacting, or
I think people were too busy trying to compare it to Arkham Knight, to the Arkham series.
Yeah, because it's not that.
It's not that at all. It's the combat is different, the style of play is different, the world is different. Like, this is not an Arkham game. This is nowhere set in the Arkham universe.
Right.
And I think they just could not handle that, and so they compared it to that every time they did play. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I would honestly, at this point in time, it's a solid 8. Probably could be higher if they can get the optimization right on it, because when I was playing yesterday, my host, it just shut down on me. I don't know why. I still don't know why. It did it like twice.
I haven't had any issues since the very beginning.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know what
is
it
it.
was.
Is it because you think it's because maybe you're playing on Series X, or?
No, we're playing PC.
Oh, we're playing on PC.
Y'all playing PC, okay.
So I don't know. I don't know how the experience is on console, but hey, PC been somewhat good. So it's been a solid title. So I would recommend it. But I know they are doing patches, so there's that. Now, what I did, I was at a conference most of this week, so I didn't get much gaming in. But when I did game, when I got back, if they counts the work for the hurricane, thank you, Nicole. I did play some Genshin, and now Genshin has turned into Pokemon. We are collecting fungus, and we're battling them out.
They just throw anything into that game.
Girl, anything. I am in the semifinals with my character.
Wow.
And so we're battling fungi. It's been an interesting turn of events. That game is always on one side. I do like that will try anything. Every 6 weeks they have new events coming. It's like guaranteed. They have multiple events. So hey, they want to put it in there, I'll at least try it. And other than that, oh, Vampire Survivors, people. It is a straight indie title. It looks like something out of the '80s that we played on the NES. Um, but it is awesome. It's on Game Pass, so you don't got to spend no money for it. It is a roguelike game, lady.
Oh, that. You know, I don't like roguelikes, so you know.
But it's basically, you know how, what is it? What's the game where you just basically, your little man just moves around the screen and like everything just flies out of his weapons, just go out around. There's no hard combat, or anything. But the
it's mindless. You can play. You can just turn your mind off and play. Oh god.
Yes, just make sure you dodge everything. There's 4 different characters that you can choose from, but you have to unlock the last 2. Using the coins that you get, you can upgrade your weapons, get different enhancements. So far, my favorite ones are the fireballs, but there's ones that like a little book, a holy book that can spin around you.
So it has like RPG elements, basically. You can.
Oh no! You're just not. I wouldn't say. I'm thinking no.
What was that?
Right? What was that? What was that?
Some air.
It was loud. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry. Go bad.
But yeah, it's addictive, especially when you find a chest and you like the ribbons come out and you win stuff. But yeah, I enjoy it. I would, if you like indie type games, like it's on Game Pass, so it's not gonna cost you much. It's like a quick download. Give it a try if you're bored. So that's all I've been playing.
All right. And I'm Lady Infamous 415. You already know. We did the game night Saturday with Grounded. Me, LBOOGIE, Delilah, and D. I don't know. I guess I automatically took the role of builder because while everybody else was grabbing resources and finding, plant their markers and getting meat, I'm over here building next to the baseball, and I kind of enjoyed building stuff. I enjoyed it. I'm like, I can't wait till they come back from doing all the stuff they doing in the yard to see this second floor I made. And
yeah, just wait till you see it now.
Nah, see, we're gonna talk about that. Yo,
did the spider really destroy y'all stuff?
I didn't go back.
I went back and saw it. It was intact. It was intact. I don't know who went back and fixed the walls, and maybe
we had to. It was like all the bottom floor walls was gone, and like I started using a different material because I think that material helps. But it doesn't match up 1-to-1 with the grass, so like it's kind of janky. But I'm like, we're gonna end up moving anyway.
You have to fortify those because those leaves. That's what I found out. It's like the plant leaves don't last long against a wolf spider, and it lasts.
That's why. Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying it lasts against the ants and like the ladybugs. But you start messing around with the spiders, oh no, it's going.
Okay. Well, the spider can't get through it, but the ants basically chewed up the grass, right? Okay. That's how they destroyed all the bottom walls. So now I put the stick walls around the bottom. So at least on the bottom floor, it's all stick walls, and half of the top is. But basically, once they destroyed the bottom, the spider was just waiting, and he was waiting right after. We look up, we're like, all right, they gone. Let's start.
I didn't even go back. I was
picking up the pieces. Then this motherfucker come from behind, and I'm like, you saw on the video, like as soon as we saw him, it was just like drop
you do it.
I told y'all to get some arrows. Y'all need some bow and arrows.
We got them now. And we got them now for everybody. So we did a lot. Like we made sure we had enough canteens for everybody. We got enough bow and arrows for everybody. So it's all sitting in the storage. When we go back, we good to start.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't have looked at it, but I was scared to touch anything. I was like, you know what? They done did all this work to get this back right. Because I wanted to see. I was like, I'm gonna go look. And
yeah, we didn't just leave it.
I know that's right. That's what's up. I think with that game Grounded, I think we gotta like spread out a little bit and try to get zip lines in between the bases. So the baseball is the beginners. I call it the beginner spot, but we're gonna eventually venture out and find some good spots in the yard. A Place Tale. I played that Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it Sunday? One of them 2 days. I enjoy. It looked good. I don't know. It looked good. Like
graphically.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It looked like my eyes enjoyed what I saw. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I did was just some things I didn't like. I'm like, between the first and the second game, the younger brother, he could have wised up a little bit more about what's going on around him. And to me, in the beginning, he feels still naive to the situation. And I'm mad that she is still with that slingshot. I need her. She ain't had no like a dagger. She had a dagger. I'm like, ooh, she got a dagger in the game. So I'm thinking I have a reusable dagger.
Girl.
No, I stabbed some dude one time and that blade was gone. I was like, come on, man.
Right.
I'm like,
that's
no.
gotta be a future upgrade or something. Cause you could pull the knife out. Like, come on, fam.
So you gonna get one?
One. Not a reusable one, not one you can
have to
fix.
find another one. You have to find another knife. And once you use it's gone.
That's bullshit.
Right.
That's bullshit.
That pissed me off when I first did it too. I'm like, you mean Tim, I gotta find another knife?
The knife is like the powerful thing up in here, especially it's still stealth heavy.
I was gonna say one thing about the primary character in the game. Like her maturation is crazy right now. Like, but I don't know how far you've gotten, lady. But
no, I gotta look like a couple of hours. I ain't getting
okay.
No, I didn't get deep, but
yeah, you'll see.
Wow, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I also played Modern Warfare, and Stitch found a way that we were able to play with Xbox only people in the whole lobby.
Oh, okay.
Because crossplay is not. This is the thing. I don't mind crossplay. I don't mind playing with people on on PC or PlayStation. I can deal with a mouse and keyboard advantage with the PC players. But what I can't tolerate is the cheaters. It's the cheaters. I will go to different platforms and you got people actively playing Modern Warfare with active cheats on it and think it's okay. That really kills the whole point of playing Call of Duty. You're supposed to play, and whoever's a better fighter, the better team member, then we win the game. But if you got somebody who is cheating, you can tell when someone is playing between mouse and keyboard and somebody who's playing mouse and keyboard and cheating. I'm over it. So
you still can't turn it off, right? You still can't.
No, not in game. No,
oh,
we have to manually turn it off through the Xbox. And that's a whole nother system within itself. It takes longer to get into the lobby, but when you get into a lobby, it's all Xbox. And I'm like, cool, okay. The thing about it, I think it's a little more difficult because this is console. Like the hardcore people are like, everybody in that lobby had to do that thing to play with only Xbox folks. And yeah, it was a little bit harder. It was a little bit harder to beat, but I won some games and I enjoyed myself. Crossplay is just something that I feel weird about because I'd be like, damn, this motherfucker cheating and it's not fair. And you got 8 vetoes in 2 minutes. I'm like, come on.
Wow.
Yes. So, but I know what I did though. I did invite people to play with me this week, and I ain't gonna say no names. And I hope it's in the chat. But she act like she didn't know me because I swear when she popped up, they know who it is. They know who it is. I was playing Call of Duty and I said, "Woo, somebody popped up. Let me send her an invite so we can play a couple games." She ain't respond to me or nothing. Dang. I'm disappointed in you, ma'am. But I ain't gonna say who you is. All right. Last but not least,
I know it ain't me.
Baby. So last but not least, I was acquired this game as the gameplay as you're seeing right now, which is God of War Ragnarok on PS4, basic PS4.
So I just wanted to, is it holding up, girl? Is it holding up?
Yes, please,
The shit I went through to play this game.
How long did it take to download?
Yeah, that's
shit, about 2 hours. You know I got shitty internet about 2 hours.
That's still not bad. I mean, to think about where we come from, 2
no,
hours.
That's
even
not.
if you have bad internet, 2 hours for bad internet, it's pretty
Especially
good.
if it's like 50 plus gigs. Like that's not.
Man, back in the days, it took all day. Like,
right.
It took look, I can't play this today. I'll play this tomorrow.
Yeah, like you knew when you had a Sony game, you gotta start that shit at 8 a.m.
You stupid.
The night before. I still don't understand why they don't do preload. Do they do preloads now?
I think they.
I know with this one,
it was supposed.
This one I pre-ordered and it was ready to go. But I think with God of War, this recent one, that the disc really is like just a validation disc. Like you still have to download the whole game.
Yep. So
like
I think
there's nothing on the disc, pretty much.
I think that's the beginning of the end of the physical. Physical disc.
I think that's been like that for a while, but.
Yeah, but that's a whole other story.
You know, people don't know how it works, so
right.
I had the PS4. I had to dust that shit off, and then it didn't have no signal, so I had to like unplug and replug everything, and then I had to do the system update, and then I had to like put the codes in there because that's what you got to do is put the codes in there. Because I ain't gonna say nothing. I heard somebody got their personal card information on the PlayStation. We don't do that around here.
They got PayPal. Okay.
That's all they get.
Downloaded the game. It took a couple of hours. I had to like literally like my rose gold. I was like, damn, this shit dusty, and I had to just like take time out and just remove the dust off my controller. I was like, this might not be so bad until I turned on the game. It was. I'm like, no, I can't.
You know what's funny is because my PS5 does that just when you turn it on. Have you noticed that, Delilah? Like when you just first turn it on.
Yeah.
It, like,
whoa. Oh, girl, you calling?
Oh, let me see if I can mute her. Hold on.
Whoa. Like, you on mute. But yeah, then it goes into like an idle mode. But when you first turn it on, it's like.
Yeah, she frozen. This is hilarious.
She pulling to me. Yeah. She pulling to me. She pulling to me.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
All right, we got it.
We got it. We got it. Okay.
Ooh, sorry, y'all.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
We talking about God of War?
Yeah, God of War.
She's still frozen.
Is it back?
You got to drop out and drop back in.
Yeah, you want to
drop back in. Yeah, you biting real bad.
Okay. Where we were at God of War. Okay. Finally I booted up and played one. Look, I don't care what none of y'all say. My PS4 is running like a damn champ. Forget all y'all who be teasing me and saying, oh, she ain't got no PlayStation 5, so she ain't gonna get the full potential greatness. And well, let me tell you something. I really enjoyed that my PlayStation 4, after 5+ years, that it still runs like a champ. Like it can still be able to play games. I may not sound the quietest, but I can still play, I can still stream, and I can still enjoy the games how they are. I enjoy the story so far. It's a continuation of the last game, not a sequel, what other may think. And
wait.
What?
What do you mean it's not a sequel, it's a continuation?
You like the continuation as the story continuation from the previous title.
So how is it not a sequel?
I just think I truly think it's more story driven. That's what I would like. The one critique I would say, it's just nothing. It was nothing really that they changed.
Wait, you haven't finished it yet, though, right?
No, the first game. No, this game. No, this game that's on the gameplay. No, I got a couple of hours in here.
Yeah.
But based on but I played the previous game, so the learning curve wasn't that hard for me. I was like, oh, this is how you do it. I didn't see really any significant changes. Can I say that? That's
I think that we had already said that we knew that that's what it was going to be. It wasn't really going to be like
but it's one thing to
leap forward.
But I'm thinking like, okay, it's one thing to say it, but I got to actually play it, instead of yapping and acting.
But what did people expect it to be?
Well, how the hype was more than what it is.
I don't
But you
know.
can only reinvent the wheel so many times. Like,
I don't even think it's like that. It's like, you know, what do you want to say? What's like, you were not even that different in gens, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about, you know, like Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear games, right? Like there isn't much difference between 1 and 2, but it's still a sequel. I don't know.
I'm
Like I
enjoying
feel
it.
like every time we get an iteration, we're not gonna get this huge leap forward.
I just know that I'm enjoying what I'm enjoying so far, but like the people in my Twitter talking about it's game of the year. No,
it's gonna
No.
be game of the year just because it's a Sony exclusive. Even though
no,
it should
that's
go to
and that's
Elden
and you
Ring.
know what? That
For
ain't
me,
fair.
it depends on what the story is. If the story is legit and it's a good Norse mythology and, you know, God story, then it could potentially be game of the year.
I love that they did this, and I'm glad that I started playing God of War on the first title, so I got a fresher pair of eyes because this is good. You know, I'm enjoying it. I got my ass whooped a couple times. I had to get good. I'm on give me balance mode on this game, but for it to be game of the year, I seriously disagree. To me, I'm standing on the Elden Ring mountain with my flag held high.
Well, I think you got to finish this game first before you can definitively say that.
I can already tell you. I'm
Okay.
gonna finish the game, but I just don't think that this game is not giving me a bigger impact than I would say Elden Ring. Because I know for a fact I'm not gonna put 220 some odd hours in this game. So I invested a lot playing Elden Ring, and you could do the side missions and, you know, get the, you know, the resources and stuff like that. But 40, I might not even hit 40 with this. So, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I really appreciate people like being nice enough and, you know, getting me this game, and I'm just gonna play it all out. And it's good that I have multiple, you know, consoles that I can be able to do that, you know. I want to shout out the chat this morning. Michael, Other Zinc, Stitch.
No,
Michael,
take back Stitch.
Why? What's wrong with Stitch? Did you say something?
Just take it back.
Take why? What did you say? Pragmatic.
He hating already this morning. We trying to be neutral, somewhat.
Oh, you don't.
Lady not being neutral.
She sure ain't.
How?
Your whole review just now was like super biased.
Super biased because of God of War? Okay. Well, hopefully maybe I'll play more and my mind, you know, my mind would change. But I think I'm doing more than other people doing out here. They didn't even touch the game. They ain't even play the game. They ain't even attempt to buy the game. Some don't even have the consoles to play this game. So I got a little bit. Calvin, okay. You stupid. Calvin in the building. I said Other Zinc, Pragmatic Eagle, Lady Foxfire. How you doing, girl? 6 Man, K Styles. Good morning. Let me see who else. I don't want to miss anybody. Abacab, I see you in the building. Let me see. Did I miss? Oh, Mitchie Dies a Lot. I'm So Nisha in the building. Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you for coming through. Master Clown X3, Fuzzy, Belvedere in the building. Let me see. Don. Sicario. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad, but thank you. Bunty, let's go. Coming through. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody. Baron J. Blueface Baby. Thank you for coming through. Monica D. Yes. Thank you for coming through. I think I got everybody. All right, I did. Let's start with the first topic of the day, of the show, actually. Last week, well, I think the last 10 days, I would say, Twitter is on one, and not in a good way. As anybody who hasn't been living under a rock knows, that Elon Musk bought the company, and since he bought the company, he been having major layoffs, and then reneging on some of the layoffs. Also, Twitter blew was open to the public, and some people were using it like, hey, I want to be verified, and here's the subscription, and I got my check mark, which is cool. And then you had people who were mimicking other accounts and spewing out false information and making it way more toxic than it already was before he bought it. My question is to you ladies is how you feel about Twitter now. Are you leaving Twitter? Are you getting blue? Okay, Delilah, you go first. Are you getting blue? Are you getting Twitter? How you feel about
right now? I had blue originally when it was $2.99, but I'm not.
Oh, really?
So the $2.99. If you had the $2.99 variant, like that ends at the end of the month, they're gonna convert you over to the more expensive one. And I just was wanting to see what it was about when I got it before Elon bought the company. But yeah, I'm not with it. So, because for me, it's like, I don't use Twitter like most people do, I think. Like, I just use it to stay in contact with y'all and with other people that I care about. And I don't use it as like, every day I'm posting something. You know what I mean? Or every day I'm trying to build my own, like, it's not a clout chamber for me, for some people. Some people, so I can't see myself leaving it, but if something better come along, I'll try it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I can see, it's almost, that whole thing with the verified accounts, it's a mess. Like, they got to do better. And like, I don't know. I just, like, how, it's weird. It's almost like how? You should have known this was going to happen. They warned them before you even did it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, that if you make it to where people can buy a check mark, you're going to see a lot of people copying accounts and trying to pretend to be official accounts. And it was just like as if, I thought that at least if they did this, I know I'm all over the place, but I thought if they did this, that they'd be prepared for it. And it seemed like they just weren't prepared.
How can you be prepared when you just laid off half the company?
Girl. Oh, that's a whole that's a whole other thing.
How do you roll out a new feature and fire half the company and with all of its knowledge base in the same week?
And another thing too, it isn't so much the fact that the layoffs, it's also people been resigning because of it. They like, look, we out. Like,
there's no job security there. He could wake up tomorrow morning and be like, you know what, I don't want this, and just fire half the people.
Well, he's already signaling heavily because for bankruptcy is what I meant to finish the sentence, but like he did a Spaces, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like totally like PR driven. It was like, don't worry folks, there's no fire, type of thing. But then he literally is like, well, if we fail, we fail, and it is what it is. And I'm just like, okay.
What? He's literally playing puppeteer with people's jobs, careers, and livelihoods on this platform. Also,
trickle down effects. That job work.
He also said they reported to go back to work. Like, ain't no more work from home.
Everybody to come.
He said 40 hours a week.
My biggest issue with that is that you have a ton of people that were authorized to be able to work from home, right? Mm-hmm. So people have moved out of the state. Right. People have, done all types of things, to adjust their life to being able to be remote. Then now you're requiring them to come back in. Mm-hmm. So it's like, did you think about that?
And some of the most talented people can't drive into the office. Like, to me, I feel like when you work remote, when you have a remote workforce, it opens up your talent pool tremendously. Yep. You can hire the best people regardless of where they are. Right. And so if he can't see that, then he just has a huge blind spot. Yeah. Huge blind spot. Or he's biased towards the in-office, bureaucracy.
Well, I think everything he's done has shown you that he is, right? Mm-hmm. Because when he first took over, he was asking people to print out their code, which to me is just like such a huge fucking waste. Like, you're asking people to print out books worth of code, and that's then pretty archaic. Are personally reviewing it? Like, why?
Like, is he a coder or anything? Like, is that his background?
He knows how to code, but I don't think he's like,
Twitter level running website.
Like knowing how to code and being a well-versed engineer are two totally different things. Like, I know how to sew.
but I'm not a seamstress.
Yeah, right. But I'm not a seamstress. So.
All you get is a hole and maybe a button from me.
Right. I can fix a button. I'm gonna sew up a hole.
I might get a zipper. I might get a zipper.
Nah,
Right.
try that one.
Yeah.
But that
I
makes
think
sense,
back in
though.
the day, I was able to like do like a book bag that, you know, that's like still,
Advanced.
you know, you're not doing it like well, right?
I can make a
And-
pillow. That's what it.
Exactly. So I think that, you know, I don't know. I felt like everything he's done, even the buying of a company double the price than it's worth, knowing that the company is barely making a profit, was an L. That was his first L, and it's just been L after L after that. So we here for the dumpster fire. I mean, if Twitter goes away, there'll be something else to replace it, just like Vine, just like everything else.
Are you gonna get Twitter Blue?
No, I if I was gonna get Twitter Blue, I would have bought Twitter Blue already. But
Okay.
for the reason why he is initiating Twitter Blue, that's stupid. I think that I tweeted it out. It was like he watched Incredibles for the first time. It was like, well, if everybody's special, then no one is.
All right.
Like, no, my guy,
Yeah,
that's not how things work.
How you feel, Charisse, about it?
It's making it hard to, since everybody's verified now, it's making it hard to trust different
That's all annoying.
news and sources, because you have to actually go to their profile and read.
Yeah.
Oh, you only got 13 posts. Oh, you're not reading.
Yeah,
And did
right.
y'all see that one post? Sorry, Charisse. Did y'all see that one post where they actually verified the official proof the wrong account? And so
Oh my God! So now they're putting the official on wrong accounts?
on the wrong accounts. Yeah.
Oh my God! Okay, so sorry to cut you again, Charisse, but did you see how the stock price dropped on that?
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Like,
Go
okay,
ahead. That shit
So-
is funny.
is Twitter could be held responsible for this? Because
I don't know.
Hell yeah!
I don't know
these
if they
people-
can be
this-
held responsible in court or not. But
Y'all talking about the insulin post, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's one of them. But it's like it's other businesses like.
No, they showed like the
lost a
graph
billion.
of the stock price.
That's $1 billion.
And I have
Down.
never seen a stock except for Doge dive like that.
We're not gonna talk about Doge. We're not
Or
gonna talk
stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like it was doing this, and then boom,
Down. It started to come back up like a couple of days later, but it was in the dumps.
the damage
And
is
so,
done.
like-
They lost
Yeah,
billions
they lost
of
a
dollars already.
billions in valuation, like instantly,
Yeah.
from saying that insulin is free from
Which,
a troll account.
you know, boo on you for
Yeah.
charging 1,200% over
right, exactly.
what it costs.
To make,
Mm-hmm.
I just
$10
I don't
to
know.
produce, y'all.
$10 to
$10.
produce, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Bernie Sanders to like
yeah.
dog dragging them.
It was an American Girl and
Oh, that one was
Nintendo of
funny.
America. I was
That
like,
one was
yo,
funny.
you
Nintendo
lied.
America was funny.
It took me a minute.
Yeah.
It took me a minute. I was like, if anybody knows, the American Dolls were like history. It was dolls with books, and it had every little girl wanted to set, and it was like an inspiring story, you know, with adversity, you know, tossed in there. And they just said not so kind. They were saying some false stuff about the doll. I
No,
was
there
like,
wasn't. No, there wasn't. No, there
It
wasn't.
was the truth. It was true.
Everything they said, when they was talking about the kid doll, how she had slaves. Yes, her family did have slaves. They just called them. He just worked with them. He just worked for the family. No, boo, that was a slave. Check the time period. Check the history in the back of the book.
Yeah.
That account paid $8 just to speak the truth.
Yeah,
Like I dug American Girl dolls until I actually started reading the stories, and then I'm like, oh, this some bullshit.
It's
So-
the kid doll, if anybody's wondering.
a lot of people are moving to Mastodon.
What is that? What is that?
It's like someone described it to me as being like a Twitter, not Twitter, listen, a social network that's not owned by a single entity. It's a social network that's kind of like your cell phone. Like you can be like, okay, I can go with
I
AT&T.
think that's the one that
I can go with
Jizzle was
Twitter.
telling
I can
us.
go with not Twitter. I keep saying Twitter. Oh my god. But anyway, you can like, you know how with your cell phone you go AT&T or T-Mobile or, you know, Verizon. You have a plethora of options you could choose from, but really you have one phone number. That's kind of how it is. You have one single login, but you can be on different servers and jump around and stuff like that. So not one single person own it. And because of that, and it's completely free because people run their own servers and stuff like that. That's how it was told to me. I still have yet to set it up, but a lot of people have been moving to that because then won't no one own it. But you can still participate in the chats and then start your own dialogue, and it's regulated by the server owners, and that's pretty much it. Like you don't have to worry about that.
You might have to build one with GWG.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we got Discord, right? Kind of like Discord. Right. Now Discord had their own servers like that, but on a more of a social media-esque style. And join our Discord, by the way. It's awesome in there. So yeah, we should create one. I think it'd be dope.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well get our names in, right?
Yeah, let's get our names in
at minimum.
I'm just gonna point out one more that I thought was hilarious because Seamus retweeted it, and he was like, "I don't think this is what you guys thought would happen when Elon took over, but like basically people were able to get the blue check mark for Mr. Ted Cruz and Mr. Ben Shapiro."
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. What?
Yes, I mean, yeah.
And they were throwing like they were flirting with each other and stuff.
No, he was like, "I entered my human wife." Like, what the yeah. So, don't know how you guys didn't expect this. You should know by the memes and everything else that people are doing.
Trolling is already bad on Twitter as it is, and you're gonna give them another weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. They got it. The trolls had it this week because I was like, I was literally screaming through the phone, like, why? I am not getting Twitter Blue. I'm not. My personal opinion on Twitter Blue is, if you didn't recognize me being official before paying $8.99 or $8 a month, and I'm not verified, then I don't need to have my value be worth $8.90 or $8.
I feel you.
A month. Now, don't get me wrong. They got features that
they're skipping the ads, the editing your comments. They got nice. This has a plethora.
It's
of
a nice
features.
little package. Yeah. Yes, and for some people, this is a nice stepping stone to get your name out there. And I'm like, that's kind of fucked up because I at one point wanted to be verified, and I'm like, damn, I don't have 10,000 followers and I can't get verified. And I'm like, damn, I'll never get it. So I'm accepted the fact that I can't get verified, but I'm not going to give up $8 just to feel something in here. I think I made my mark without the check mark, and I'm okay with that. Now, y'all don't jump on me because I like the jokes was on fire about the $8 verification. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Twitter.
Y'all seen the one meme? I had to retweet this meme because y'all know when they check the chain if it's valid, if it's that little thing they used to check whether the diamonds are real.
Oh yeah, that shit. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, but that's what it is.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one where they got the meme up there. They got the diamond check on them.
Right.
And it's all red because it's fake. Now I have to be like, okay, somebody's saying something with a verified check. I got to press the check mark to see if they
I got to check. You got to put your cursor over it and you got to look at their account. I'm like, this is too much work. I got
to verify the verified.
Like we're doing more work than they are, if you think about it.
Yeah, so if that was your goal to make us verified, then it's working.
So it's a no. It's a no. But hey, I ain't gonna knock. Hey, you got $8 a month. I'm not knocking you. That's your own prerogative. I'm not pocket watching you.
And then
don't get mad at the Twitter jokes. And
that's like how he's like, it's only $8.
Nah, you know what you can do with $8?
Then why you asking for it if it's only $8?
Right.
Remember now, if everybody pays their $8, Twitter would be saved.
I don't understand why they didn't keep the prices as it was and just made it try to improve that value. It was $2.99.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I think right before, because I think you might have gotten in before, but I think right before he took over it was $4.99.
Yeah, because
I remember seeing people show a price comparison because for a while people were still able to get the Blue verified if they already were in Twitter Blue, like it was still available to them. Yeah. But now it should be closed off to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, they took it away, right? Yeah,
they took it away because everybody was acting stupid with $8, just putting out nonsense and stuff like that.
And they were warned. That's the part that killed me. They warned, like, look, don't do this because you already know.
People don't listen. People don't listen, Delilah.
Oh yeah, you gotta touch that hot stove to know it's hot.
Okay.
Why is that so true?
Yeah, they did. They actually did. I'm
one thing I wanted to mention, because somebody mentioned this in the chat. They were talking, because I keep hearing the inflation thing. Why do we got, they're actually talking about inflation and this and everything is more expensive, but then you got corporations with record profits. Like,
yeah, they've already done a breakdown, and I don't think that they've done a good enough job showing this breakdown to the masses. But 50% of the markup that we're seeing is just corporate tax. It's corporate deciding that they're going to add on to the additional costs that they're incurring so that they can have record profits, just like Delilah said. Yeah. So all these companies that are like telling you, oh, we got to raise prices, guaranteed, if you follow up at the end of the year's coming, people got to report. I guarantee you all these people have record profits. All the executives will still be getting bonuses.
Yeah. Like, what trips me out too, like, it's buying season right now, y'all. So if y'all into the stock market, y'all better be buying.
I ain't buying shit. I look at my shit every day.
Well, right now,
it's no money. You got spooked with the Dogecoin and shit. She like, fuck this.
No, I bought another one. I
like this ride.
I bought another. That all I did was buy another cryptocurrency, and it is.
Yeah, I'm not messing with
crypto right now. I am not touching crypto right now.
Did you hear about that other one?
Yes.
FTC or something like that? Like tons of people, Tom Brady,
FTX.
like a bunch of stars, essentially, they have bought into it. Even had a Super Bowl commercial telling people to buy into it. And I can't remember what happened, but something happened to where people started wanting to take their money out. And
suddenly,
the company couldn't get the cash to give everybody their money back, so now it's just tanking.
And suddenly it was hacked, y'all. Y'all heard about that, right? It was hacked yesterday. Suddenly it was hacked. Suddenly it was hacked.
I am not ready. I am not confident right now to play the stock market, because the first key of stock market and crypto is if you're prepared to lose money, then you can do it. And I'm not prepared yet to lose any money.
That's it.
So shout outs to Twitter Blue making and Elon for like making this entertainment in Twitter for the past week. The only thing I would say that is good about Twitter is that I wouldn't have met these lovely ladies that I'm talking to right now. I would never have had the opportunities that I would have if I didn't have Twitter. The positive things, positive of meeting people and doing things and learning the craft and understanding the video game industry. A big part of that was Twitter, and I will always appreciate that. But let this shit be a shit show. We gonna go somewhere else, or we just gonna sink the ship like the Titanic, and I'll be there playing my violin, just watching this shit sink. But that's how I feel about that.
Put your mask on first,
right?
Or you help somebody else.
And these gloves. All right, I want to talk about a report from Forbes that the PS5 Slim may be coming next year. Is it fact or cap? I want to just ask the ladies, like, do you think it's facts or you think it's cap? What would be the quote unquote price range for the PS5 Slim? And would you get it?
I feel like it's too early. I think we've seen a few cues, right, saying that it was coming. So it most likely is coming, but I think it's quite early, and especially when it's 2 years in, right? Because I think today is the anniversary, or yesterday was the anniversary, 2 years of PlayStation 5. I mean, we're just now starting to get to the point where you can buy them in the stores, and it's no problem. I think I've seen this weekend especially, a lot of stores get them in stock. A lot of people posting, these are in stock, they're here. But we've gone like 2 years with them being like scarce. So I don't know. I think it's still kind of early, and I don't want to rush this generation. I felt like we rushed last generation trying to do like an arms race, and I would like us to focus on games. I feel like the hardware is at an okay spot.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's get some good games out.
Like that's kind of how I feel too. You can already tell just from if you've ever watched those PS5 breakdowns, they've already been working to get the cost down. Like they've changed the heat sink. They've updated the motherboard. They've done all these kind of things to try to drive down costs. I don't think a slim is necessary unless they really just want to bring down the shape and the actual.
Right, because I feel like it is slim. It's just big as fuck.
It's big and slim.
It's tall.
Big slim.
And a fat booty.
Yeah, it's when you sit it next to the Series X, it's really telling. Like just the different sizes of them. But I don't know, but I'm with Boog. I think it's too soon to be thinking about a slim. And I want to have a whole year of just like game drops, no hardware changes, upgrades. That's what I want to see next. And hopefully 2023 will bring that. And then 2024, 2025, we start talking about a slim. To me, it's all about timing and then cost. Because like if it's gonna cost the same, what's the point?
I tell you, look, I'm not buying a slim if it costs the same. The slim's supposed to be cheaper than what they already have.
Right.
I'm down. I'm intrigued. I am down to get it. I gotta see what it's looking like though. I gotta see the specs first, if it's quote unquote happening. Because as much as I enjoy my PlayStation 4, when that game booted up, the God of War game booted up, like in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, girl, you need to upgrade. So
was it still loud? Like I know
that shit louder than a motherfucker, girl. I swear. If I had all
sound
three,
like you turn on the vacuum.
Girl, I had to give out a warning on my chat at the stream yesterday that if you heard a ooh,
like, girl, you got a fan on?
No, that's and I constantly tell the chat, look, you hear that in the background? That's my PlayStation 4. It's right under the table, just doing what it needs to do, you know. So I'm intrigued. I really, if it's the right price and it got some space on it, I might cop it if it happens. I doubt it because like it's too soon. Yeah. I
don't think CHAREECE said anything.
Yeah, CHAREECE ain't say nothing. What's up, CHAREECE? What about this PS5
what you think?
Now, mind you, I think me and CHAREECE got PS4s, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would love to hear your perspective.
I've started actively looking for a PlayStation 5. I would have bought one this week, but you know, I'm not gonna give Sony my credit card. And they wouldn't take my PlayCloud information for some odd reason. I still don't understand that part. But I don't understand how you can do a slim. Because again, like normally when you do like one of these refreshes, it does come out cheaper. But like then you just raised the price 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Like other territories.
And signaled it was coming here soon.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like you didn't say it out right, but like you kind of slip it like, hey, don't be shocked now if after the new year.
Right.
But like you still can't, like, especially not in my area, you can't walk into the store and buy a PlayStation 5. You cannot do that. You can do that with a Series S. Some Series X's also, some places are having them, but you just cannot buy a PlayStation 5. And now you're finna take materials that are needed to build the regular 5 to build a slim. I can't get behind it. Like the whole point of of releasing a refresh model is when you have reached saturation levels and you're trying to get people to buy something that's fresher and newer and all that, you know, jazz. And I just like I can't. I don't know. I see no reason for it right now. Let's actually get some 5s out there first. Or maybe let me get my 5. Then you can do whatever you want to do.
Let me get my 5.
Yeah, let me get
then
mine.
You can
then you can do whatever you want to do. But like, I don't know. It just it's iffy. It's iffy right now.
Yeah, and this isn't confirmed, right? This is just them. You know, this is kind of what's floating around. Is that right?
Yeah, you talking about the PS5 Slim?
Yeah. That's just floating around.
It's floating around, but it's Forbes. It's Forbes. So it got that rumor got a little bit of weight to it, I would say. Just a little bit. Okay. I would like to talk about Nintendo World Showcase. Right. Ooh. Did anybody see it? Damn, no.
Sorry.
No, damn. Don't do it to
me. Anybody? None of y'all watch it either?
I saw. Damn.
I didn't even know it. It was one. Plus, I ain't been here.
Do we got a rundown? Do we got has anyone put up the link? Let's see.
I did pull up the.
She didn't even put a link in there.
Damn! If you see the title, if you see in the topics,
Gotta put the link, lady. Come on.
Right.
I did
There's no
put the
link.
link.
No
Did
link.
you check? Did you check Discord?
I'm in Discord right now.
Ma'am, it's the last link. I did it.
Nintendo World. I'm gonna pull it up right now. You know, it's nothing we can't fix. Let's see.
Bitch, you put this shit at 203.
Cause I know I hadn't seen it, so I'm like, hold on.
She talking about I put the link. Fucking 5 minutes ago.
What you mean?
All right, let me see.
Oh
Okay.
All
right,
Benba is the one I'm intrigued with. It's
okay.
I guess it's an indie game, family oriented, and I guess they're going to learn their heritage with South Indian dishes. So, with conversations about life and stuff like that. I think it was the cooking. The cooking is what
that
got
cooking
me.
game that's going to be on Xbox too.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
All right, y'all.
But I still want it. I still want to play it.
So to inform the chat, they have not also seen the Nintendo World Showcase. It was basically an indie showcase that gave a quick rundown of the games that they got slated for release. And so Vimba was one, like Lady mentioned. They had what is game called Goodbye World, Have a Nice Death, which I've heard of before. But a lot of them, like I said, is an indie showcase. Aka, Pepper Grinder, Coffee Talk Episode 2, which I don't even know what that is.
Oh, hell no. Did you say Coffee Talk?
It's called Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. They
This
got
is
one
bullshit.
called
This is
Ani.
No, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. It's a no
They
for
got
me.
one called Ani Road to the Midas Ani, which I don't know what that is. Desta, Space for the Unbound. Like I said, it's indie, so these are going to be games you don't know about. And you have to kind of go in and watch the streams to see exactly which ones will appeal to you. But they got a plethora of titles. They got some sequels in there, like this is one I've heard of, which is Rogue Legacy 2. So they got a ton. It's a ton. I would say easily about 15-20 titles that they listed during that showcase. So feel free to check that out, because like we really got the link at 2 a.m. and we didn't see it. So yeah.
No, it was 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
oh,
I'm
dang.
gonna hold that.
2 minutes ago. I'm thinking 2.
I said I'm gonna hold the L. I got it. I'm gonna take accountability.
Yeah, I mean, she said the link was the link was in Discord. She just pasted it in there. Who does that?
Somebody
gonna be like, y'all didn't see it?
That's cold-blooded. It's cold-blooded. I thought
I'm so sorry.
Not 2 minutes.
Y'all gonna Tim had me tear up. Stop.
Dang.
That's what happens when you're ill prepared. My bad. I'm gonna tell you, it's a no on Coffee Talk. It's a no on Coffee Talk.
It looked fun though, legit.
I don't get, man. Look, you know my job. You know what I do for work. No, I'm not doing this.
That sounds like a you problem.
And you damn right, it's a me problem. I'm not playing it.
It comes out this spring though, y'all. It comes out this.
It's a no for me.
If everybody have fun.
You want to be a barista? You want to have that life? Go get Coffee Talk and get the struggles of being a coffee person or somebody. Yes, I'm telling you.
Well, they also have another sports story. So it's another Nintendo sports game. Something different.
Yeah, and then they got, like I mentioned this one, I think, Have a Nice Death. That's one that I saw a trailer for before, and that one looked really good. And also that Ani game, I actually posted that on my YouTube channel. So that's the one that stood out. That's the one that stood out. Yeah.
I was like, what am I getting? And I was like, oh.
Right, looks good. So, yep, those are the if I had to pick something, it'd be those. So.
I'm gonna go just segue to the next topic. Because I was so ill prepared with that one. Lucasfilms did a little teaser with Ghibli. If I said that right,
Ghibli? It dropped this morning.
How do you pronounce that though? Because I was struggling to pronounce it too.
Well, that's how I was pronouncing it. So
okay.
There was a trailer, like a little teaser yesterday. What did they drop today?
I haven't watched it yet, but they actually have a hand-drawn animation of Baby Yoda.
Did you know what they could be doing? remember Star Wars had that whole series that was like all the little animated series, and they had a few that were like anime looking and stuff like that. You remember that series?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This looks like that could be that.
It's on Disney Plus right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
They dropped it this way. I haven't watched it yet because I was
What is it called? Star Wars Sessions or
was it Legacies? No, not
I have to look it up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But it
was
looks
good.
good. I'm gonna watch it. I don't know when, but like, of course, it's Baby Yoda in it. What
His name is
Grogu.
Grogu.
Yeah. I don't care. Baby Yoda.
Yeah, everybody would be like, I'm calling him Baby Yoda. And I'm like, and then they gave him a whack ass name, Grogu.
I was like, I think they tried to
Remembering
get
this.
that name to be so far away from Yoda. That way we had to learn it. So.
Okay, so
People still calling him Baby Yoda, so that didn't really work. That worked.
Okay, I agree, Delilah.
Visions.
Yes, that's what it was.
Star Wars Visions is their like anime, cartoon series thing. So this looked like it would match up with that.
I'm down to check it out. I'm down.
It was good. I liked it. A lot of action.
So I got a quick question. So what's the connection with Ghibli and, if I'm pronouncing that right, and Star Wars? Like, are they known for making good titles, or like?
This is the first time they've ever worked together.
Yeah.
That's what's the big deal is about it.
Ghibli, they did like that floating house anime. They did a few movies.
Princess Monaco and Hall's Moving Castle.
That's what it is.
They do all the
And they haven't done it. This is supposed to be a game. They haven't done any games.
No, it's not a game. It's a TV show.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So okay.
And it's
It could be
all-
more, the Visions.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
is what it looks like.
All right.
Because this is the same type of style, and if they lost the contract with whoever was doing the one before, or if they want to focus on one of the stories, because in Visions there's a lot of different stories. It's not one singular story. So maybe, that's why they're going with them. But I'm really enjoying that they're trying to do Star Wars in a lot of different mediums, right? Like not just the movies and that's it.
We're all interested or curious at least. What else we would like to talk about? Okay, word on the street is Trash Field 2042 is coming to Xbox.
Why you call it that? What? Please
'Cause it's
enlighten
trash.
the crowd. Enlighten the. You're because you like Call of Duty. Just don't even know what you're
And
talking
from
about.
even your review, Call of Duty is
Right.
not that serious besides the story. So
Yeah. They're putting Battlefield 2042 onto the Xbox Game Pass platform, I would say, and it's coming out I think sometime next year. As season 3 comes to Battlefield, and I think, did you get Battlefield, LBOOGIE?
no, but if it's coming to Game Pass, I'm gonna try it because from what I've heard, that they've done a lot of improvements. So I mean, it sucks that these companies are putting out games and they're having so many problems in the beginning, right? Which deters people from playing it or wanting to go back. But it sounds like, for someone like me who has not bought it, Game Pass is a great entry point. So I'll probably pick it up.
All right. What about you? What about you, Delilah?
She already played shooters except for Halo.
No, Halo is it. That's it. That's my
Yeah.
one.
Well, I don't think
I
I'm
will
gonna go-
speak on it though.
Yes, ma'am.
I do like the fact that it is coming to Game Pass because Game Pass will always win in my household.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they also introduced new players to this game. My daughter does like shooters. She made a friend in Destiny. She was so happy. Y'all, she came running into the room cheesing like I don't know what.
Mhm.
Talking about, oh my God, Mom, I made a friend. And so they play on Destiny together. So she might try this because I wasn't gonna buy it. But again, when any game comes to Game Pass, it should that's new players, new money. So they have the initiative to want to improve it and continue to improve it because they got new blood coming into the game. So for that alone, I'm gonna be happy about it. It still could be a trash game, but hey, more revenue, more people. Everybody like what they like.
I wasted $70 on that game.
Oof.
We told you on
We
this
sure
show
did.
to play the
We
EA
did.
Play 10-hour pass.
I ain't listen. That's why I said people don't listen. Did I just say people don't listen? I'm a prime example of that.
At least you
Um,
honest about your mistakes, ma'am.
that's a way of getting mature and getting older. You got to learn that sometimes you just be doing some dumb shit. Um, I did not like how. Okay, look, I know the map's supposed to be big in Battlefield. I just think that it was a little too big for me, and I think that the game wasn't as optimized as it should be for claiming to be a current gen game. If you ain't played Battlefield and you waited for this day, go ahead and play it. Um, don't spend no money on this game. Don't spend no money on no battle pass or extra knits, nats, and skins and none of that. None of that. Just play the game. And I don't know. One day I might be hella bored and I'll re-download it. But it's just the initial experience of Battlefield 2042 was just a sour taste in my mouth. It was just a sour taste. I tried to get jiggy with it and I couldn't. So, let me see.
A for effort, I guess.
That's all you can do is just try. Speaking of shooters, Delilah, did the new Halo season came out recently, or is it coming?
Yes, the winter update has dropped, I believe, this week. So you have Forge. You also got the network co-op campaign. And some other updates as far as like how the battle pass works. Now you get points for just playing, for just helping out with the wins of the game, and how things we complained about basically.
Nice.
So they have done all these little tweaks and updates to the system and whatnot. So yeah, I look forward to jump back into it because I definitely want to play campaign with y'all. So
it's four-player co-op.
Co-op campaign. Yep.
We supposed to play on Legendary, right?
Yep.
Right.
So when we gonna schedule this? Just putting that out there. And I want to just say that I don't do Forge because I'm not creative like that, but I do like watching other Forge people.
Yeah,
maps and there are a lot of creative people out there in the world.
Yeah, people have already made like Toy Story looking world. Like somebody's already done like a grounded looking one. Like people are just so creative and they're good with it. And they got so many more tools with this, with the Infinite's Forge platform. So yeah, it definitely excites me because it's only a matter of time where people who are in Forge are gonna start recreating like some of the old Halo maps and some of the tweaking them to make them better or making custom games like racers and stuff like that.
I saw a racer one.
So it's cool. It's pretty cool what they're trying to do with Forge, and it definitely reinvigorates my excitement for the game. So I can't wait to jump back into it. Y'all know I'm a Halo stan. I love the world. I love that world. So I'll play. I'm gonna play probably. I'll probably check it out later on if I can help it.
Yeah, that's what that was a quick segue. I know that wasn't in the topics or anything. I was gonna talk about Sonic Adventures, but ain't nobody.
Really? I'll check out Sonic Adventures. I mean, I haven't. It wasn't high on my list. Like I said, I had issues. Like when I saw videos of it, my concerns was about like more of the open world aspects of it. But some of the reviews that I've listened to and read about, like they say that once you get past that and learn how to navigate the world, it's not so bad, and it definitely harkens back to the old adventure games as far as like the gameplay is concerned. So it's one I might check out. Because it's Sonic. It's like I feel like I have to. It's a new Sonic, new 3D, open world. Okay, but it's Sonic, right? So I definitely want to check it out. So I mean, the thing is, I don't know when because my backlog is ridiculous right now. Between having to, I want to play God of War 2. I want to finish creating our world in Grounded. Gotta finish Plague Tale Requiem. Halo.
You're eventually gonna get to it.
It's on there.
Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list. So.
Okay. Anybody else interested in Sonic Adventures?
I am actually,
is it called Sonic Frontiers?
Yeah,
Frontiers.
Yeah.
I think it's Sonic Frontiers.
I'm interested in it, and my concerns was also with Delilah's. The open world looked kind of bland and like not anything there, so I'm kind of wondering how that's gonna play in it or whatever, or it's just like you just bypass that and there's nothing really for you to do. But yeah, I ain't got time right now. I have no time.
Yeah, it's been out. It came out on the 8th. And the reviews are decent, like 8+.
I would say, like again, we're not expecting to this to be like a A1 type of thing here, but like for a fun afternoon, sure.
Right.
What the hell?
If it was on Game Pass.
Oh, if
you
it was on Game
stupid.
Pass, I'd have
Y'all,
given
y'all,
up
y'all
up.
spoiled, man. Y'all spoiled.
We
Well,
are.
excuse
I
me
am
for Xbox
spoiled.
spoiling us. That's their fault.
Spoiled,
That's their fault for the
Come
love.
on.
Hey,
With backward
Vampire
compatibility
Survivors,
and Game Pass. That's not my fault. That's their fault.
they do what they do.
Y'all like, man, we pay for the service, so
I mean, damn.
I'm gonna use it.
put everything on
Okay.
there.
Put everything on there. Everything. Everything.
Y'all
I want
funny.
everything.
Y'all so funny.
And then people be like, damn, y'all don't spend money on games no more.
I do.
I do. That
My
actually,
monthly fee.
what's
I
funny
spend
is
my
I actually
monthly
felt
fee.
like I buy more games because of Game Pass.
That part.
Yeah.
So I'm
Or
like, I
I
don't know when
spend
it's
more-
leaving. Let me buy this right now.
Or better yet, I don't mind doing microtransactions because it's on Game Pass.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they still get my money, probably more than they probably would have.
Or you wouldn't even play the game. You wouldn't even tried it.
Yeah,
Like,
Right.
that's the thing.
Because that's the thing. Like, I don't want to pay for it until I try it. So if it was on Game Pass, I would try it.
Mm-hmm. All right. We are in our tidbits portion of
Tidbitties.
Tidbitties. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you guys have a question, put questions in big letters. Put your question next to it. Someone in the chat will grab it, and we could start off with, okay, Black Friday is like, we talk about Black Friday here, and you guys are excited. Is there anything on that list you would like, or anything that you got your eye on? Any Black Friday deals?
What I'm looking for is some cameras for in the house. And I'm just looking, and the light is like super bright on me right now because now it's darker outside. So let's fix that. All right. So I want some, I want to replace my floodlight outside with a ring light. I want to get some cameras inside so that I can watch my teenager and these dogs. And then the only other thing I think I was looking for was like bakeware, cookware type stuff. Oh, and a tree, if I'm going to get a tree, because I got to decide if I'm going to buy a real tree or a fake tree this year. Because I got this puppy and he's been pulling branches. So,
Okay. Anybody else have something on their list?
Christmas. This is Christmas, that's right.
Black
things you want to
Friday.
get for Black Friday.
Black Friday. Oh, well, I already mentioned last week that I'm shopping for a TV.
And another one.
And another. Black Friday. Wow. I'm thinking a new phone. I'm thinking a new phone and a new watch. But I don't know. That's a huge.
They was playing some big commercials for Google Pixel.
Yeah, I saw that, but after researching that phone, I'm like, I can't do it. Like I'm
Talk to
for me.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Inferno.
Inferno has okay. I'll ask him because for me it's the watch. I want it to be if I'm switching ecosystems like that, I want it to all be cohesive, right? So
But you have Samsung Watch now,
I have Samsung watch, yeah.
and you wouldn't be able to use them together.
Yeah, I can, but I'd rather have the Pixel and Pixel Watch because they have their own proprietary software and stuff like that. I just want if I'm switching everything. You know, same, like if I switch to Apple, like I will get an Apple Watch and Apple phone. Like that's what I would just do. Like,
Yeah, come to the Apple side. Come on, girl.
Right, so we can send you some blue messages. I'm tired of this green
I'm
shit.
too in there, y'all. I'm too in there. I'm too deep in the Google Android.
You really
ecosystem.
not.
Nah,
You really
you really
not.
ain't. You not really not.
You really not.
You not really not. Can
I
tell
had
you?
Samsung forever. Samsung forever, ride or die. And then I was like, you know what? Let me get this so that I can talk with my family. You know.
And see, I don't do the Apple Music stuff. I don't do the what is it? AirCloud, Apple, what you call it? AirCloud, whatever you call that mess.
Airla Cloud.
I don't know.
AirDrop.
AirDrop. I don't do
AirDrop is free and it's only for Apple folks.
I
And
know
it's
that.
just
I know
instant
that.
transfer.
I said, and that's what I mean. Like, I don't want them to have my information, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, just let Samsung have your information. Oh, and Google, right? Because
they already got my. I'm
just saying.
Have my stuff. It's like, okay, another platform gotta have my information. Basically, is what I'm getting at. Like, they already have my stuff. I get it. So does Microsoft. I get it. But now I gotta give it to them too. Like, that's where I'm at. But
share the wealth.
That's okay. That's okay. I used to be that way.
It's all good. It's all good. But it's just one of those things too. You know, and back when I was doing development, like setting up your platform, if you had a PC to program and develop for Apple was always a pain. Yeah, that's where it stemmed from. That's where it stemmed from. Because like I've always had PC products, always had like Windows, you know, so yeah, and it's just, man, I know it's easier. Because at work and when in a previous company, all they had was Apple products, and getting up to speed was quick. And it was painless and stuff. And so I get the ease of use, and I get the user experience part of it all. All that I completely 100% understand. But man, it's like an old dog, new tricks, man. I love what I love. And, you know, as someone who prefers Microsoft products, it's gonna be hard, you know. Basically.
Okay. All right. Chareece, you got something in mind for Black Friday?
Chareece probably got a list already.
Maybe, but not really. I just, when I see stuff and like, oh, that looks good, I'm gonna get that. Yeah. But I do need to look for. I'm not personally gonna get a phone this year, but I need to get my mother one, so I'm looking for her a phone.
Definitely get her an Apple phone. Shit.
Oh my gosh, she would murder me if I bought her an Apple phone.
Why?
Because she has no idea how to use the phone she has. She's literally had it for like over 6 years now.
But I feel like Apple phones
are for older people.
Well, they like cater to the fact that they do not know, right? So there's like, for my dad, because I just switched him to Apple phone, and he's been a Android stan forever, and it's like it have videos and prompts you to say, hey, this is what this tool is, this is how you use it, and
Coach marks and all that stuff, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and they seem to have a really good accessibility. Lots of different accessibility items there for like people who can't see, people can't hear, and my parents check both of them boxes. So yeah, like yesterday, Augie was like, your text is real large, Pawpaw. Like, yes. Yes, it is.
Aww. But yeah, so I'm gonna look for her a phone. I'm still looking for my child a laptop. I low-key hate Chromebooks.
I thought that's what you were looking for, though. Yeah.
But I changed my mind because I have to deal with them.
I'm telling you, get you a Surface. Get a Surface. Let's talk. Let's talk after this.
I will buy myself a Surface before I buy home one, because
they got the Surface Go, which is a cheaper variant. Let's talk. I'll talk to you after this, and
I do like the Surface for kids.
That's the if I do buy anything, that's the main two things.
To backtrack, they're not just for kids, but like they do have entry points for children that are like,
this would be
and it won't break the bank.
Who's going to college?
Yeah, it won't break the bank. It's another thing too that's important.
Wait. You think you're buying this computer and not buying another one when she goes to college?
I'm hoping.
Girl.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping that at least lasts a good 4 years.
Wishful thinking.
That's very wishful.
You own a computer. You know how the digital landscape is.
And she upgrades.
And you think you're gonna be able to buy one for 4 years?
I like myself more than I like the people in my household.
Damn.
And I hope upgrade myself.
That's that only child talking right there. Like.
Hell yeah. You might have to get a cold-blooded soundbar clip because Lord.
Look here.
She's like, bump everybody else. Shoot.
Damn, homie.
It's like that.
All right, for me,
I'm so sorry. I got one though. Because I still haven't got my espresso machine, so that would definitely have to be on my Black Friday list. I'm trying to get the deal of the century on that sucker.
I'm trying to get a K-cup. I'm trying to get a K-cup machine.
They don't get hot enough for me.
K-cups now, like, come on, for real? You want
I have a K-cup machine for when I have people come over and they want like just basic coffee, but I feel like you're gonna waste your money. You know what I mean? Because like
the quality,
especially someone who's able to have quality coffee, you would do better buying a French press.
I got that already. Then
then
You don't even buy nothing. You don't even buy
trust
nothing.
me. I've been
buy
down
you
that
a
road.
frother or something, you know, or a bird grinder so you can have more fresh coffee. That's what I would suggest.
Yeah. I've been down that road. You trust me, it's wasteful.
K-cup ain't the way.
And the quality is not that good. Like I've been down that road. I used to love that K-cup until I had real good quality coffee, and I'm like, no.
So it sounds like Delilah buying the Brevo.
Yes, eventually.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, that Black Friday deal hopefully come through. I want to save at least 10%. Hopefully.
Oh, you said 10%. I need a new bed frame. I would like I would like to update my bed frame. So something that's more adult, mature. I also
what is more adult though?
Right? Because which one here in a car bed? I mean,
honestly, some car beds look nice.
Car bed. I just want to be.
Like
I got suede.
Like you got Sailor Moon sheets or something. Like I don't mind the sheet. Like what are you doing?
Suede. It's black suede.
Wait, because when you said, you know what, I'm gonna go there. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Yeah. Do you mean like the headboard, the whole shebang, or do you mean
the whole shebang?
Okay. Because
the only reason you want a headboard is for one reason, and you can't say this on the show. So do what you do.
Honey, I don't need I just want something different. I don't need like a extravagant headboard because ain't no magic coming over there. Not a single drop of magic is over there. Over here, not a single drop of magic. I want to get a TV. I think this is 27. I want to maybe go 30, maybe 40. Something that I can still put on my desk. So that's and then like little knickknacks like maybe blackout curtains. Or maybe one of those plastic plants or something, because like in my brain I'm thinking like I really want to do something different to the room, and that's bits and pieces, to
I definitely put some more artwork in my bedroom. My bedroom is probably the least decorated room out of every room in the house.
Well, congratulations, girl.
It's pretty bare.
Around
here. I mean, like there are rooms that need help. But I mean, when you come in my room, it's just like open space, bed.
Yeah.
Like I got a bed and a TV in there, and that's about it.
Bare bones in it. Okay. Yeah, because I want the bedroom to be more like a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you want it to feel like
like fuck, coffee and shit, and just like. I'm here most of the time.
You want that haven. Days. That's right, that haven. You get in.
I want the haven vibe.
Instantly relax.
I'm not getting that. Yeah, I'm not getting that right now. So, I guess that's it for Black Friday. Black Panther. We know it came out. Only half of us watched it. Delilah, LBOOGIE, without spoiling it, is it a hit or a miss?
Delilah and LBOOGIE got their shit together. Is what I just heard.
It's a hit. Go see it. Period. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a hit. Lots of care went into that movie.
The question is, how many times will I cry? That's the question.
A lot. Oh my God! I want to see it again. I have to see it again.
I gotta go see it again, especially because I want to find another theater to go see it with like better color, because I definitely felt like some scenes the color seemed like a little washed out. So I don't know if it was just the theater we were in or if it's actually the movie. But some of those scenes where they're like going across the city, I was like, it seemed like the color could have been sharper.
Yeah. For me, it's the sound. Like I'm an audiophile. I have to have like the sound. I'm big on the sound. I just got a Sonos sound system in my office.
Yeah, I've been looking at those. Yeah, those are nice.
Girl, it's changed my life. So I'm like, I want to see it again, but I definitely want to make sure that wherever I go, that the sound quality is impeccable. Like it has to be, because you got to hear all the booms and all the bats, and there's a lot of action. So, like, yeah. But I definitely want to see it again, and hopefully I get to see it with family and whatnot.
Yeah, I'd like to like really. I really wish I could get some. Well, I guess like we need to have somebody of Mexican descent, Central American descent, like tell us how they felt. Right.
Yeah, I know a few people. I reach out. I know a few people that can jump on the show and give us some little.
Yeah, because
I think that would be dope.
It seemed like from just shit that I've seen in like museums and stuff like that they took a lot of care into being as accurate as they could with the Mayan culture. and it just seemed like a very big celebration of Black and Brown. And
shout out to Coogler, man. He did his thing. He did his thing.
Yeah, he did a quote or an interview, and he said, you know, honestly, now that I'm done, I'm probably gonna go cry. You know, because it was like he'd been working through this since Chadwick died, and it's like now it's finally
he
like
can finally just be like,
right. Yep.
All right. And one more tidbit before we get on with the questions. I hope one of the ladies will grab the questions as we do this final tidbit. Okay, we got the first look of Hogwarts Legacy character customization.
Yeah, I want to know what y'all thought because I thought it looked good.
Me too. You see
I
the fade, the hot taper?
Yeah.
You see the taper?
I was like, this look good. Now, it was the cornrows for me. I was like, these look like some tight cornrows.
Yes, the
Who was braiding hair at Hogwarts?
For me, it's the fade.
Yeah.
For me, it's the fade.
They got a magic
lineup.
Is this a magic wand?
Yes.
Yeah, braid that job.
I wish I could do that shit to my hair. What?
Man.
I'm like, let me get this shit done. Let me get a silk press and then make some, do some random words. Get a silk press.
Y'all know for me,
That gotta be the only way.
Y'all know for me, one of my guilty pleasures is watching men cut hair. You know, like that's one of my guilty pleasures on YouTube. Too. And just the high tapers and the fades and the lineups. Oh my god, they killed that. I'm like, yo, is that a high taper? so I hope all the hairstyles, stay with like that because I didn't see anything else other than those two. So hopefully, they're on the right track though. Like, hopefully they don't, go off course, and this is what we get. So, yeah, it looked good.
I'm more hyped because now she's gonna look like me more. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we all won't have to share the same hairstyle.
Oh
Facts,
yeah,
that part.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. All right.
We always come in looking like different versions of the same character.
You stupid, but it's true.
That's
true. And we want something different. I know, and I hope
give us more than 2 hairstyles, please. Like,
please.
More than 2.
It's gonna be 2 of us with braids and 2 of us with afros, or 2 of us with the same outfit, or 2 of us with the same hair, or 2 of us with the same nose features and stuff like that. All right.
Ubisoft.
Yes.
They bad with it. Ubisoft is bad with it.
What, the fucking Division too?
Division?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Division was the worst. Oh my goodness.
I swear, I think we all had the same face.
I think me and you were the same, and they was
Rockstar was bad too. With man, you know what? I ain't gonna even go into.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. CHAREECE, you got some questions for us?
I got one, but first of all, shout out to Calvin Henderson for me and him renaming the PlayStation Slim multiple times. If y'all caught that within the chat, it's hilarious. First question is from our own DELILAH HD. How do you feel about the Gears of War live actions adoptions?
The live action
adaptation, excuse me.
I love that Cliffy B was like, keep Chris Pratt away.
Yeah, the first thing he said, like,
yeah, keep him away. Because, and it was funny because when I went to see Black Panther, they showed the commercial for what's the name again? For Mario. And it just sounds so bad. Like, I want to be like, somebody was in there like, can you give me a little more Mamma Mia on this one? Like,
yeah,
it was
he
so
he
bad.
does exaggerate that. Mario is known for exaggerating those, Italian, ad-libs.
Yeah, it was just like, come on, like, y'all can go find an Italian actor or whatever if y'all want to do that. Like, I don't know. It just
sounds like Chris.
Yeah.
Batista? What's his name? Batista?
Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista, yes. If y'all gonna do something, y'all better do it with him. Cause
he wants that role. He really wants that
role. He's been begging for that role for years.
Yeah. He got the whole outfit and shit on. I was like, all right, look at you.
They added him as a DLC character too in the game. He's a DLC character.
Well, we need him in there. We need him in there because you can see the campaign he's been putting out the last couple of years with this. So
I just want to know I just want to know story because they don't. People think about the Gears of War and they think about the games, but like there's a whole entire backstory to this that has a rich lore in it. So I just want to know what part of the history are they gonna touch with this. They can go before the emergent state, which is when they're fighting the other nations,
And that's what I hope they do, because they
That-
don't
I
talk
hope
about
that's
that a
what I
lot.
hope-
They don't talk about that
That's
a lot.
what they hope. I hope they do too.
And it would cut down on
this-
CG costs. But go ahead, we gonna go into
It would. It would. If they do before emergent state, that fight right there would be interesting. So I'm ready to see what they do. Let me see. Any more questions? Because I think it was just Delilah's. Because the chat has been awesome today. They have been fighting about cars, some kind of way we got on peanut butter.
Wow.
Yo,
that.
some of the people in our chat are kind of freaky, because I did see some handcuffs somewhere in there when we was talking about the new bed frame and stuff like
Lord.
that. Y'all some freaks. I'm not judging, because I may or may not have those things you were talking about, but we're not gonna go there. Y'all
I
just
kink
look
shame.
Yo,
Right.
I saw somebody
You know-
somebody in tech got a mug that say "a freak in the sheets," and it's a Microsoft Excel workbook. And I said, "Oh my god, I need this. I'm a
Yeah.
freak in the sheets."
Oh my god, I hate Excel so much.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
That
though?
is so good.
Yeah, I was like, "This is the best."
Nope. That's all the questions. What's Delilah's question?
Well,
Okay. What?
Oh wow, the other one was a troll question.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
fucking
guess.
Stitch and other Zinc been in
Yeah,
here since
they've
the
been going
beginning,
at it
talking
today.
about he can't jump.
Yeah.
He can't
Yeah.
jump.
Yo, for real. Look, we're not gonna just. Yeah, we know he can't jump. I knew that. I knew that.
We knew it when we bought it.
Okay, we knew it when we bought it. We knew it. I'm looking to see.
So what?
if-
Now that I think about it, can you jump in Gotham Knights?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
I'm too busy
I'm
sliding.
like, if you
and
all
running.
jumping from building to building with y'all grapples and stuff, I would imagine so.
Well, that's more of
That's
a
the grapple, right?
Yeah.
But no,
So
you
it's
can
actually-
actually
okay.
jump by yourself.
And then I can mystical leap from places, you know, because I died a few times. But you know, it's all right.
Dang, so no questions. Oh, interesting, y'all. Come on, y'all.
No,
know,
we hear
y'all gotta give
questions.
us real questions though. It was they talking
Come
about.
on, because they.
So
because you know what?
others they asked about are there gonna be more than 3 troll types in the new game?
See?
We don't
See?
know. I haven't played it. I don't know. So
I don't know yet. I haven't seen any repeats yet, but trust me, if they are, I will gladly let you know. If you have a PlayStation, maybe you should try it out and see if you see different the same trolls.
Oh, that was Pregnant
Oh.
Eagle. My bad.
Oh, you know, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm looking
Who
through
knows?
these questions just to see if I missed any. Shout out to the Patreons. Shout outs to you guys constantly supporting us
Appreciate
every
y'all.
month. Stitch should be getting, but was our last winner. We'll have our new winner next week. I just want to say thank you to the Patreons. That's honest, genuine support, and thank you. Also, we hit 1,300, which is awesome. I think we're almost at 1,000 on Twitter. If I'm not too sure, we're close.
Yeah, we pretty
And
close.
I think we're super close of getting super chat, but you know, the never-ending saga of us getting super chat. But we appreciate you guys watching the shorts, watching the videos, watching the playbacks. Just to let you guys know, just thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, if you haven't already, the Twitter is GWG_podcast. And so yeah, follow us there. We're 50 below 1,000. So yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
Then
If
we're
Twitter's
gonna
still
discuss
alive in the next
Honda.
month, in the next month or two.
Right.
Is okay. Calvin said, when can we discuss Wakanda? When me and Charisse
We should have a spoiler cast though, for real, for like.
Next
Or
week.
if you're in
Patreon?
our Discord, if you're in our Discord,
Oh,
you
yeah,
go ahead
in
and
our
start.
Discord,
Just
yeah.
put your spoiler tags up, and you go ahead and discuss it. I might
Calvin.
still read them. I might.
Calvin,
wanna
you not
answer
on
them.
Discord. You better get with it.
Yeah.
Get with it. Let me copy this and then.
Sir, Shakiris, nobody's answering your question right now.
Oh, no, he
Yeah,
is.
we are.
No, we're not.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
are.
are.
We actually
Yes,
are.
we are.
It's
we are.
food o'clock. It's food o'clock.
No, it ain't. It's still GWG time. They got questions. It is not. It is wrong. If it's not a troll question, we should at least answer the question.
Look here.
Okay, well, Monica D says, Monica, question is God of War, the new one I guess you're talking about, is worth getting. If you played the previous title and you're a fan of God of War,
Absolutely.
absolutely. If you're a newbie at it, get it on sale or get somebody to get it for you. If you want me to keep it 100 with you. Get it on sale or get someone to get it for you. Let me see. I have a question. Oh, yes. Shakira's had a question,
No.
which is a legit question.
That's not a legit question.
Yes, it is. Read the question.
When is the next chip bet or hot sauce challenge? Okay. I think we were talking about doing the Hot Ones challenge at E3 because those are expensive sauces.
Yeah, those sauces are something else.
Yeah, they're expensive. So
That's not until next June, though.
okay, well, we need somebody who want to do. I'm not challenging nobody right now because ain't nobody ain't nothing. All I know is Callisto Protocol is coming up real soon, and I know LBOOGIE and CHAREECE has not did any challenge as of late.
Why did I get pulled into this?
Cause y'all come on now.
Look at their faces. She's like,
come on, y'all next.
Yo, y'all somebody gonna
next.
get it.
Y'all are up next, legit. Y'all up next. Okay.
Oh God, y'all next. Me and Delilah, we're gonna talk to the cut. Like we will talk. Me and Delilah gonna talk and see who gonna get it next.
Yeah. Well, we already said LBOOGIE. Boogie's next.
LBOOGIE gets it next.
Boogie's
next. We already know that.
Boogie's
We already know that. But we still got to find a really good one for sure.
Okay. All right, CHAREECE. Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
She piled on real quick, didn't she?
Right. Yep. That's all right. I'm gonna get my pick in when it's your turn. Don't worry.
I said not to answer the question, but nobody wanted to listen to me.
But it's not a strong
question challenge because this is going to be Patreon content. So
yeah, absolutely.
We need to do some type of challenge. We're going to have to figure out something.
Cards Against Humanity. Answer the question or take a shot, something like that. We'll figure something out.
And also, y'all, we're also doing our next round of merch. So please send, if you can, please DM us on either our Twitter account or me personally. Your ideas for any merch that you're interested in regards to like us, the channel, what you'd like to see.
Yeah. You don't have to necessarily draw anything.
Yeah, don't have to draw anything. Just throw out an idea. You know what I mean? Because like I keep hitting this wall, and I'm, so just feel free to share what you have in mind.
GWG merch season 2. Ooh,
okay.
I like that. Or winter season or something.
There you go.
Like
it's got to be a winter, like a season. That's right. Fall edition or something like
all
that.
I know is that at E3 we all got to have shirts.
Oh, to give away?
To have on.
Oh yeah, of course.
We already got. We can come on. We can do that. I got a couple ideas too. I'll send it to y'all later. But
okay, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Abacab says, question: what did you guys think of the shout outs in Eminem's Hall of Fame speech? Of what?
I didn't hear it.
What?
I didn't hear it. I haven't heard it. Wow.
Again,
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He got inducted this week.
Yeah, I was more excited that what's her face got in.
Missy? No, Missy already was in there.
Missy already got in. What's her face? Dolly Parton.
Oh, she just
she
got
said,
there?
I'm a rock star now,
I
y'all.
cannot believe that Dolly just now getting in there.
Yeah, well, she said that she didn't want it because she wanted other people to like be able to get into it. She's like, I'm in my end,
I feel that, but
she's very it's funny to be someone who's in the spotlight. She's very much like, I'm good. Y'all can have the shine.
I think I'm not gonna get that with that. Eminem. Good for Eminem. That's all I gotta say.
I'll check it out. Depends on what he said.
Yeah, I have to see what he said. I'm sure he said some nonsense.
We gonna figure it out. We gonna talk about it next week.
And no, Sony is not attending E3.
Other thing, I'm gonna skip the question.
Have they even announced that yet? It's too early.
What?
I think the next up though, y'all, is the Game Awards. They should be talking about nominees
on the 15th.
On the 15th.
It's Monday.
Monday. So that's gonna be spicy.
Next week should be spicy. That's it. To the
next week is gonna be spicy. I have avoided Discord, and you ain't gonna get in where you fit in, man. You Calvin, and look, we in our Discord, it's open. We talk about everything and every different thing, and we try to respect each other's spaces. If you trying to discuss Black Panther on some real, that's the best place you're gonna get it at this.
If you want to discuss it right now, especially with it's still fresh, people ain't seen it yet, so we don't want to spoil that here. Nothing too. Someone in the chat asked about should we play God of War Ragnarok for 70 or should we watch the movie on YouTube? It's too early to call that. It's too early to call it. So sorry, Others Inc. Yeah, it's too soon. It's too soon.
Is Sony attending E3 2023? They should be. I swear to God, they should.
I hope they are. I like when everyone's there. So I hope. They are.
The PS Awards. Come on now, next week is going to be spicy. Yes.
And we're gonna do the roast. We do it every year, so that's.
Are we gonna do it on Patreon? Or are we gonna do it on normal?
I'm doing it on normal. Why would we? Come on, we haven't ever. Come on. I don't want to move something.
We might want to add something for somebody to join or something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure out something. Yeah,
because usually we have a guest. Because sometimes we'll be us and then an extra person, or if one of us can't attend the roast, then someone else will show up. So, I mean, we'll do something. We do something for the awards every time, and I don't think it should be something that we put up behind a paywall.
Okay,
come on.
Okay, cool, fair enough. All right, well that's it. Yeah, I ain't got no more questions.
Getting ate up by the sun, so.
All right, okay. L Boogie getting ate up by the sun. That means it's time to go. All right, let's start out with outro. Let's go with L Boogie.
All right, so L Boogie 0208. Thank y'all for coming to visit us and listen to our nonsense this weekend. We got our usual suspects, so we appreciate y'all. Make sure you bring a friend next week. Y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend. It's Veterans Day weekend. Yesterday was Veterans Day. I'm our resident vet. Yes. We didn't talk about it this morning, but if you're near somewhere that's taking donations for any veteran organizations, that's the easiest and quickest way that you can do something for people in your local vicinity that are vets. Damn.
That gotta be CHAREECE, but on the mic like that.
Right? Look how she looked. Anyways, yes, Stitch is also a veteran. Shout out to Stitch. I hope you got your freebies yesterday. I got mine. I went to Mission Barbecue. I got me my Texas Roadhouse coupon, and I got a free coffee.
Hey, okay.
So, Texas Roadhouse for the win.
Yep. But I don't know. I'm weird. I don't like posting pictures and stuff like that. So just be kind, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's it for me. Be kind.
All right, CHAREECE.
All right, everybody. It's your girl CHAREECE here. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say because I was supposed to. Yeah.
Outro.
Yeah, outro. My bad. Anyway, it's your girl.
What we doing here? That's old.
What are we
doing?
I got hot in here. You can tell.
Sound old.
I don't say that.
What we doing?
I just had a birthday. Let me stop. Anyway, y'all, this party will be our last hot weekend. So y'all go out, spend time with your family, go walk in the park, go have fun somewhere. But please be safe with it because folks still crazy out here. But yes. If I'm not, I don't know what to say anymore because Twitter might not be around in a couple weeks. But come here.
You better go set up your accounts. I see some high profile folks setting up their accounts. I think we're gonna have to go ahead and do it just in case.
Just in case. Anyway, right now you can find us on
get your parachute ready.
Discord, and y'all can message me there if you need be. But yes, we'll see y'all next week, and y'all have a lovely weekend.
Yeah, I saw Aaron Greenberg post here. Somebody make mine real quick on Mastodon.
Let me stop.
Anyway, I went and did mine right away as soon as I saw that tweet.
For real?
Yeah, I'm about to go create mine too. You did?
Yeah, I created mine.
You got this
during the show.
Send me the instructions. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
send me instructions.
It's the same.
Send the link. Send the link. Okay, bet.
It's on Aaron's. I put it already in the chat. That's why I did that.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I'll let y'all know where y'all can find me after that. I'll put it in the description. But until then, y'all can follow me on Twitter at DELILAH_HD in case you're right here on GWG. Follow us on Twitter as well at GWG.
Actually, I can invite people.
_podcast. Follow us there as well. Like I said, we're closing in on 1,000 on our Twitter account. And thank y'all. Thanks everyone for rocking out with us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't stop talking about Longhorns, man. I love Longhorns.
The Texas Roadhouse is better than Longhorn.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
That's cap.
It's really not.
That's cap. What do you order? You know what? I'm not gonna even. Let's
I order a steak.
Girl. Longhorns is 10 times better than Texas Roadhouse. Anyway, whatever. We're going to go into it.
Again, somebody who has to drive 2-3 hours to go to either one, I don't care. I'm ordering a steak at both.
Okay. Girl.
Yeah, but we can argue about that all day.
We can argue about that tomorrow.
So yeah, y'all thank y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Yeah.
Okay, and for me, thank you for joining us this morning. I'm going to go see Black Panther tonight. So I'm excited about that. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel. We either gonna do a Plague Tale or we're gonna do God of War. I want to thank everybody that came through. Check out the merch store. Check out the Twitter. Check out the Patreon. And thank you so much for joining us today. You guys have a good weekend. Be kind to yourself as well as each other. Peace.